What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy TeKRaJ, and I'm back for another player review. This time it's final edition Devonta Freeman. Now, of course, we're going to complete the set, and I was able to complete the set on the launch day of his card, and I completed it for about 275,000 coins. I mean, I got some pretty good snipes on a lot of these cards. I think he's still going for around 300,000, maybe a little bit over 300,000. Now, of course, we're talking about 97 overall Devonta Freeman. And once again, if you're not following me on Twitter, Instagram, or even Twitch, the link to those sites are in the description below. Now, he has 96 speed, 97 acceleration, 96 carry, 97 agility, 91 truck, 99 juke move, and 90 ball carrier vision. So, one of the things about looking at this character, he is short, he has 96 carry, but he looks like a bigger framed kind of guy. So you would assume, I guess, that he would probably have some pretty good power stats. Now, he has some really decent receiving stats with the 77 route running, amongst other things. He only has an 87 stiff arm though. So he's not really a power back. This is more of a speed back. Now, comparing him against my old running back, the legend Emmitt Smith beats him in carry, ball carrier vision, and truck, but not a lot else. Against legend Marshall Faulk, this is pretty much how he stacks up. If you put him against that 99 beast mode, of course the 99 beast mode has better carry, ball carrier vision, and truck. But Devonta Freeman pretty much beats him in everything else, and that's going to be a reoccurring thing against a lot of other running backs. Now, a lot of people compared him to this Darren McFadden, and that Darren McFadden pretty much only beat him in speed. Now, Flashback Shady, as you can see, looks like a better overall running back, and then, of course, once you get to draft champions Jamal Charles, it's not even really close. Now, this is a squad we're going to put him on, but let's go and see how he plays. Maybe we could be wrong. So, of course, I did most of this gameplays. I got them from my streams, and I try to get a lot of feedback from the people that were in the stream. And let me tell you, the recurring theme from a lot of those people was that they were very impressed. And let me explain to you. So whenever you look at him on tosses, you're going to see that he's going to get to the outside pretty easily. So as far as like a speed back, he's going to be pretty good. Now, I say speed back, but right there, of course, that wasn't his fault that he got caught from behind. That was more of my stick skills. We try to run a lot of different style plays, not just tosses. And whenever we did that, I noticed that it was really easy for me to get to the outside. It was also very easy for me to hit holes. He had really good acceleration, and he felt very fluid in and out of holes. However, one of the main problems that I had with him was that if I was running up the middle, or if I was playing against a defense that had a lot of speed and was able to negate my speed, I wasn't getting a lot of broken tackles. One of the reasons why you guys saw, as you can see, we got a fumble there. One of the reasons why you guys really like Team of the Week David Johnson or All Rookie David Johnson is the fact that he always broke tackles for you guys. So if people were shutting down the toss plays, if people were shutting down, some of those outside runs, it was never really too much of an issue because you were constantly breaking the first and second tackle that you had. Same thing with Eric Dickerson, legend Eric Dickerson. He was one of my favorite running backs, and I've had him for over like 2 months because, yes, he was fast. I could get outside on the toss plays, but he broke so many tackles whenever he was running between the tackles. Now, we talked about speed. Right here, this should have been a guaranteed touchdown. There's no way anybody is catching him. However, that Journey 3 reward, Vic Beasley caught him from behind right there. So that's some cheese. Constantly over and over in the stream whenever we were viewing this player, people kept saying that for 300K, he didn't seem like if he was worth it. Now, I say that with a caveat. He did break tackles, don't get me wrong. As you can see, this run right here is a good example of how good this card can really be. If you got space, usually he was gone. If you had some decent blocking, he was going to run in and out of holes pretty well. Now, a lot of you watching this video could say, well, Tech, I don't think your stick skills are that great, and I admit I am not the best on the stick skills. But even with that being said, if you run a lot of inside zones, if you run a a lot of tosses to the outside, and you feel pretty good about that, you're really gonna love this card. My only problem is that for the 300,000 coins that he's going for right now, there's a lot of other cards that you can get which will feel a lot better. For example, 95 overall, all rookie, David Johnson, I would definitely pick over this. He's gonna be faster. I feel like he's more elusive. It's easier for him to break tackles, and the pass blocking is super decent. So, in my opinion, is this a cop or not? I'm gonna go ahead and say not. I mean, if you're gonna have him as a number 2 running back, if he's gonna be your backup running back, I guess maybe, but for that price point, there's quite a bit of other players that you can get. Anyway, if you like the player reviews, go ahead and hit like. We're gonna try to pump out as many as we can here in the next couple days. Subscribe if you're new. Follow us on Twitch, man. We're streaming almost every day. But most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace. But let me tell you, whenever he was at full stamina, things like this would happen. He would break tackles, and then even though right here he was tiptoeing on the sideline, he still had the speed to burn everybody on the defense. Nice play by Wallace right there. First play of the game. First play of the game. Let's fucking go, guys. Give me a bomb squad in the chat. First play of the game. Let's go.